Group and your home sold guaranteed realty, your radio realtor.
And good morning, Central Florida, and welcome once again to Real Estate CentralFlorida.com, your one-stop shop for all of your real estate needs, people. Hey, doesn't matter whether you're looking to buy or whether you're looking to sell, we have the solutions for you here in Central Florida. And don't forget now, we are home of the Guaranteed Sale Program, where we guarantee in writing, folks, that's right, in writing, folks, to sell your house at a price 100% acceptable to you, or we'll pay the difference in cash or buy it ourselves. Hey, and sellers, hey, that's a good guarantee right now. You know, things are slowing down. Inflation has slowed the housing market down. Interest rates have slowed the housing market down. There are more houses on the market right now for sale than there have been in the last 2 years, people. Hey, it's slowly, the inventory is increasing, so sellers, you don't have it like you used to, okay? You still got it good now. It's still a seller's market, but it's not as robust, as on fire as it was. It's been a little water doused on it because of these interest rates and this inflation that's going on. Hey, so if you're a home seller, we have a guarantee for you. If you're a home buyer, we have a guarantee. We have our love it or leave it guarantee. That's right, buy a home through us, and if you're opting to our love it or leave it program, hey, we'll guarantee. If you don't like that house within 18 to 24 months after you're in there, we'll buy it back or we'll sell it for absolutely free, people. Hey, and by the way, we have some new down payment assistance programs. Yes, I know people say, well, how you come up with so many programs? Hey, I get on the phone, I call around, I ask lenders, what do you got? What do you got new? What do you have new? They say, oh, we ain't got nothing new. I say, okay, hey, well, you have a great day. I call the next one. I say, what do you got going on? You got something new? Yeah, I do have something new. I say, got a minute to talk with me, tell me about it. And that's how I come up with a program. A hard work, people. That's how I come up with these programs to benefit you so that you can go out and become a homeowner. I have programs to help you if you already own a home and you want to sell, hey, you're moving to another home. I got some programs for you too. So, hey, just give us a call at 407-654-2626 or visit us at realestatecentralflorida.com. That's realestatecentralflorida.com.
Hey, Harry, good morning. How you feeling?
Feeling great, great.
What is our success story for this week?
Oh, man, this buyer right here. You know, it seems like sometimes I be listening at these stories and going through them. I say, it seems like I kind of been through this before. You know, but I guess that's what happened when you've been doing it for 25 years, because when I started, my hair was black. but she came to us after trying it on her own. Trying it on her own is what so many people do. They drive around, they call on signs. They drive around, they call on signs. And they deceive themselves into believing that when I find the house I really like, then I go and make mortgage application. And they think that that they're going to be able to make mortgage application, get that a pre-approval letter, in that quick of a time to go ahead and make an offer on the house. Yeah, you might be able to get a pre-approval letter, but that's not worth the paper it's written on, because a good realtor is going to call your lender. He going to find out all you did was talk to her over the telephone. You ain't did nothing. You haven't gotten any documents. All you had was a telephone conversation, a telequat. And so that's where she was. She was just riding around and said, when I find it, I do it. Well, so we reeled her back in, sent her to our lender, had her to get all her documents together, bank statements, pay stubs, W-2s, tax returns, turned it in, and then we started looking. So while the lender is working on her loan approval, we are looking for properties. First couple of times we went out, no luck. But then we put several offers in, no luck. But the third one, that was the winner. I guess that's the way that saying comes, the third time is a charm. Well, with her, the third one was a charm. Now, it took some extra work because she had a couple of things she wanted that she called them her non-negotiables. She had to have a fireplace and she had to have a pool. I said, you're making it too hard for us. I said, can we get rid of one or the other? She said, no, I got to have both of them. Well, when we found this home, It actually had both of them. Glenn, what was so amazing, this house was not even on the marketplace. We found her an off-market, off-internet house, not even in the MLS, not on Zillow, not on Realtor.com, not on Trulia. So when she walked in to see this house, she was the only person looking at it. Put her in the best position to be able to negotiate the repairs that needed to be done. Put her in the best position to negotiate the price because she wasn't competing against 3 or 4 other buyers. Put her in a great position. When we did the inspection, needed repairs, guess what? Hey, the seller decided to come home and do it. Now she's in her house. We got her closed in the time frame she needed. We got her loan approved. She got a TBD type loan. Got that done, and then all the repairs are done. Now she's going in, painting the house to give it her flavor. I thought the walls were okay myself, but, everybody likes a different color, and her colors are kind of bright and cheery. I said, okay, if that's the way you want to go, but that's for you. Hey, guess what, Central Florida? There are over 16,000 that's right, 16,000 realtors here in Central Florida. And if you're looking for that realtor that's going to work with you and work in your best interest with integrity, then give Harry Bing or Jasmine Bing a call at 407-654-2626, 407-654-2626. And don't forget, we have the programs for you.
And the questions keep coming in, Harry. This one says, Harry, what's a TBD loan?
A TBD is to be determined. That means that your file has already been reviewed, not by just the loan officer. It's actually been reviewed by the underwriter. See, a lot of companies, your file won't see the underwriter until you have a property attached to it. But with some of the companies we work with, they'll send your file to the underwriter, and then you have a full-fledged pre-approval because the underwriters reviewed it, cleared all your conditions. So now all they're telling you, hey, all you need is a property, insurance, and an appraisal, and you're ready to go. And so that's the way to go.
That's TBD.
Florida. To be determined. That means all that means is the property is to be determined. Everything else is in line.
What should I do if I get turned down for my loan?
Well, it's gonna happen to you, to some people early in the process. It's gonna happen, and that's why we tell people. And you've heard me tell people this, Glenn. You just not went out and rented an apartment, okay? When is the time to make loan application? Not 9 months from now, not 6 months from now, not 10 months from now. The time to make loan application is right now. You just moved into an apartment. Now is the time to make loan application so you can find out what's going on. When the lender puts your home into the automatic underwriting system, it's going to generate a yes or no. If it generates a no, it's going to give them the details of why your loan was declined. So now you know what you need to work on. The other beautiful part about it is when you make that loan application, they're going to give you a copy of your credit report that's a lender version of the credit report, not the cheap kind you can buy. It's the lender version with a lot more details in there. And so one of the most common things that happen is mistakes on your credit report. One of the most common is somebody else's name showing up on your report. That's like people who have common names like James Brown. You might be James R. Brown and James I. Brown show up on your credit report. So you just got to let them know, hey, I'm not James I. Brown. I'm James R. Brown. That's my cousin. That ain't me. Okay, get that off my report. And you can get those type of things removed, but it takes time. That's why you don't wait, people. You go ahead and start the loan application did I say that long enough? Way before you're ready to buy your house. Another thing you could try is you can just try another lender. Different lenders have different overlays. For instance, like you might go to one bank and they might say, oh, we start at 620. Another one might start at 640. Some banks might not start making a specific loan until you have a 660 credit score. Banks and credit unions generally have the highest amount of overlays and the highest qualifications for credit scores. So that's why a lot of people go to mortgage companies and work with mortgage brokers, because the broker is going to shop your loan around and find out who fits your criteria. See, when you just go to the bank, they got one criteria: you either fit it or you don't. You go to a mortgage broker, he's working with 5 or 6 different lenders. He can find one that can work with you. Another thing you can do if you get a no, in addition to trying to correct things and remove mistakes and going to another lender, is you can get a co-borrower. A co-borrower can help you, you know. That's like husband and wife. Sometimes they getting ready to buy a house. Husband say, I'll buy it on my financing. But he forgot he had just not bought that new truck. So he's going to have to go ahead and put the wife on the loan so that their income shows up, so that they have enough income. So and the final thing you can do is, I would say, probably look for a new loan program. They got different types of loan programs. You might apply for a conventional. Try FHA. And you might get an approval on that type of loan versus the others. So the essential thing is get rid of the mistakes. Mm-hmm. Okay, get rid of the negative information that's on your report. Maybe try a different lender, try to get a co-borrower, and try a different loan type. You do those things, you might put yourself in a position to be a winner and get some housing stability and start creating wealth through home ownership. Because look, I always like this stat. Homeowners have 35 times the wealth at retirement that renters have. Okay, so you renters out there, yeah, you living the life right now, but you're going to be renting forever. Now, you talk to your mom or your dad, you talk to your friends, and let them tell you what that Social Security check is, and you see if you're going to be able to rent off of that. You need to start getting you some stability and some housing in place now so that you can go ahead and have it paid off when you're ready to retire.
So, Harry, speaking of that, any tips on winning the bidding war?
Well, you know, the bidding
and
wars,
what's our free report for the week?
The bidding wars have slowed down a little bit, but they're still out there. They're still out there. You're still going to have 3 or 4 people on the offer, but the bids aren't as high. The prices are not extravagant. So things are closing down. So the first thing is to make sure you're approved by your lender. Go all cash if you can. And we have about 4 different programs that can make you a cash buyer. That's right. Did you hear me, Central Florida? Make you, that's right, you a cash buyer. We have Ribbon, we got Knock, we got Zadilio, we got HomeLife. All of those can make you a cash buyer, make your offer stronger when you're in that competitive situation. You know, so another thing you can do is write a letter. You can skip some of the contingencies. You know, waive put an appraisal cap in there. If you were planning on putting down $30,000, $40,000, make sure you write that appraisal gap in there because you're going to put the money into the deal anyway. So offer a bigger deposit is another way to do it. And use an escalation clause. Those are just a few of the ways. Hey, our free report for this week is 11 things you need to do to pass your home inspection. And if you'd like to get that report, all you need to do is text. And listen, you ready to write down this number? Text 1003 1003. That's 1003 to 407 278 8869. That's 407 278 8869. And it's going to give you 11 things you need to do to pass your home inspection. If you want a free soft home inspection, hey, just give us a call at 407-654-2626. That's right, a free soft home inspection from Bing Home Advisors Group with Your Home Sold Guarantee Realty. 407-654-2626.
He is your radio realtor. Each and every Friday, Power Get Up Mornings with Erica Campbell right here on Inspiration 1680 and FM 100.7. He's Harry Bing of Bing Home Advisory Group with Your Home Sold Guaranteed Realty. Hit Harry up. He'll be here at the studios for a little bit. 407-894-1680. 407-894-1680 for Harry Bing of Bing Realty Advisory. Join us again next week for Real Estate Central Florida.